I saw a disc today. And I said, what? He said, I saw a disc.
Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered if we're truly alone in this vast universe? In this video, we'll dive into fascinating events and photographs that spark the imagination, suggesting we may have encountered visitors from beyond our planet. From a bizarre fireball that became a TV sensation to the clearest footage of an alien entity landing in Peru, here are 15 alien photos that might just prove they're real. Number 15. Pascagoula UFO Incident 1965, the acorn that fell to Earth. On the evening of December 9, 1965, residents of Pascagoula, Pennsylvania, witnessed an extraordinary fireball illuminating the sky before it crashed into a nearby forest. This dramatic event quickly transformed the small community into the center of an enduring UFO mystery. Eyewitnesses reported discovering a large metallic object partially buried in the earth, which had an acorn-like shape and was adorned with peculiar symbols that resembled ancient hieroglyphics. These symbols fueled speculation that the object may have had origins beyond our planet. The military quickly cordoned off the area, creating an atmosphere of secrecy and urgency. Witnesses described seeing the object being loaded onto a flatbed truck, but the official narrative stated that nothing of significance had been discovered. This lack of transparency only fueled further rumors and theories about the nature of the object. Speculations ranged from a downed Soviet satellite to a top-secret Nazi weapon and even a genuine alien spacecraft. In the aftermath, local residents reported strange occurrences, such as unusual lights in the sky and unexplained electrical disturbances. These phenomena further solidified the connection between the Pascagoula incident and broader UFO activity during the 1960s, a time when many similar sightings were reported across the United States and beyond. Interestingly, the Pascagoula incident coincided with other notable events, such as the famous Westle UFO sighting in Australia just a few years earlier, which also involved numerous witnesses and official dismissals. Over the years, amateur and professional investigators have examined this case extensively, yet many questions remain unanswered. In 2005, a lawsuit compelled NASA to release documents related to the incident. While some documents were disclosed, they contained little useful information, reinforcing the belief among UFO enthusiasts that the government has concealed critical details about what truly occurred that night. Despite various investigations, the mystery surrounding the Pascagoula incident remains unresolved. The lack of conclusive evidence only enhances its allure. This event has become a key part of UFO folklore, representing the ongoing struggle between government secrecy and the public's right to information. The Pascagoula incident has inspired books, documentaries, and even fictional portrayals, such as its appearance in the popular television series Unsolved Mysteries. To this day, enthusiasts continue to discuss the implications of what might have fallen in Pascagoula, contributing to a rich tapestry of UFO lore. As new generations of researchers delve into this case, they bring fresh perspectives and technology, ensuring that the fascination with Pascagoula and its mysterious acorn-shaped object endures. Number 14. Belgian UFO Wave. The year 1990 marked the beginning of an extraordinary wave of UFO sightings across Belgium, now famously referred to as the Belgian UFO Wave. Over several months, thousands of individuals reported encounters with large, silent, triangular objects gliding effortlessly at low altitudes. These sightings were substantiated by radar data and corroborated by police and military pilots, making them among the most thoroughly documented UFO incidents in history. The phenomenon reached its peak during the nights of March 30th and 31st, 1990, when the Belgian Air Force dispatched F-16 fighters to intercept the unidentified objects that had captured the public's attention. Despite employing advanced tracking technology and rigorous procedures, the pilots were unable to lock onto the UFOs, which exhibited remarkable agility and speed far exceeding the capabilities of conventional aircraft. The radar data, coupled with visual confirmations, suggested that these objects were solid and capable of rapid acceleration and maneuvers that defied the limits of known human technology. The Belgian UFO wave is significant not only for its scale but also for the credibility of its witnesses, which included civilians, police officers, and military personnel. The direct involvement of military forces adds an extra layer of intrigue to the events. The Belgian Air Force's willingness to openly discuss these encounters, along with the release of radar data and official reports, provided a rare glimpse into how governments might respond to unidentified aerial phenomena. Despite thorough investigations conducted by various entities, the origins of the triangular UFOs observed during this wave remain unexplained and shrouded in mystery. The events of 1990 continue to captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike, serving as a powerful reminder of the mysteries that still challenge our understanding of reality and our place in the cosmos. Number 13. Westle UFO Encounter 1966, an Australian mystery. The Westle UFO Encounter stands as one of Australia's most notable and thoroughly documented sightings. On April 6, 1966, in a suburb of Melbourne, over 200 students and teachers from 2 schools observed an unidentified flying object descend into a nearby open area, hover for several moments, and then take off at astonishing speed. Witnesses described the craft as a silver or gray saucer, accompanied by 5 smaller vehicles that seemed to circle the main object. Authorities responded quickly to the event, securing the area and preventing further investigation. The dismissive attitude of the Australian government was surprising, especially given the overwhelming number of eyewitnesses. No convincing explanation was provided, leaving many participants feeling frustrated and confused. The mystery deepened when reports emerged of individuals in suits approaching witnesses, advising them to remain silent about their experiences and even confiscating a student's photographs of the object. The Westle encounter has undergone rigorous analysis by UFO enthusiasts and researchers over the years. It has been featured in documentaries, news segments, and even an Australian government inquiry into unidentified flying objects, which concluded without a definitive answer. This incident continues to captivate and provoke speculation, underscoring the ongoing enigma of UFOs and the complex relationship between governmental authorities and such phenomena. For many, the Westle UFO encounter is not just a singular event but a reflection of broader societal questions about truth, transparency, and the unknown. Number 12. Aurora, Texas UFO Incident. Long before the Roswell Incident captured the public's imagination, the small town of Aurora, Texas, became the setting for one of America's earliest recorded UFO occurrences. In April 1897, residents claimed they encountered an otherworldly craft that crashed near their community. Local legends, along with a report from the Dallas Morning News, describe a mysterious airship that purportedly crashed on the property of a local judge, scattering debris and revealing the body of a non-human pilot. According to the tale, the townspeople, bewildered by the bizarre materials and the presence of the extraterrestrial occupant, decided to give the being a proper burial in their local cemetery. Accompanying the incident were claims of a well located at the crash site into which some of the wreckage was allegedly tossed, leading to stories of strange illnesses among those who later visited. Skeptics emphasize the absence of physical evidence and suggest that the narrative may have been concocted to draw attention to a town facing economic challenges. However, enthusiasts point to the detailed accounts and a grave marker that supposedly depicted a cigar-shaped craft as supporting the story's authenticity. Regardless of its disputed validity, the Aurora incident remains a captivating chapter in UFO history. It reflects humanity's long-standing fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial life and our collective desire to uncover tangible proof of such encounters. This tale echoes through the years, serving as a testament to our quest for the unknown and the mysteries that still beckon us to explore what lies beyond our planet. Number 11. Zimbabwe School Encounter. In September 1994, an astonishing encounter unfolded at the aerial school in Rua, Zimbabwe. Over 60 schoolchildren reported seeing a craft land during their morning recess, with 2 beings emerging from it. The beings were described as slender, around 1 meter tall, and possessing large black eyes. They communicated with the children telepathically, sharing messages about environmental issues and the future of humanity. Witnesses also recalled feeling a sense of calm yet profound seriousness from the beings, as if their presence carried a weighty significance. Some children said they were shown vivid mental images of environmental destruction, including polluted waters and deforestation. Teachers at the school, while initially skeptical, were struck by the consistency and depth of the students' stories, despite them being interviewed separately. Dr. John Mack, a psychiatrist at Harvard Medical School and an expert on alien encounters, conducted interviews with the children. He noted that their emotions and reactions, such as fear, confusion, and awe, were genuine and indicative of a real, shared experience. Local community members also reported strange lights and sounds in the area during the same period, further corroborating the event. His research indicated that their accounts were credible and aligned, adding to the mystery surrounding the event. This encounter remains one of the most compelling and well-documented UFO sightings in history. Number 10. Pascagoula Abduction. The Pascagoula Abduction is a striking and well-documented tale of alien interaction. On October 11, 1973, 2 men, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, claimed they were fishing by a pier on the Pascagoula River in Mississippi when they encountered a strange egg-shaped craft. They reported that 3 humanoid beings with stiff movements and wrinkled skin emerged from the vessel, capturing them and taking them inside the UFO. Once aboard, Hickson and Parker described being subjected to an examination involving a mechanical device that appeared to scan their bodies. Despite the intense fear of the situation, both men were returned safely but were profoundly impacted by the ordeal. Their story received serious attention from local authorities, particularly after Hickson successfully passed a lie detector test. Both men displayed genuine distress about their experience. The Pascagoula abduction drew national interest, igniting debates about the legitimacy of abduction claims. Skeptics raised doubts about the truthfulness of the narrative, while supporters highlighted the consistency in their accounts and the psychological effects as evidence of its truth. In the years that followed, Hickson and Parker took different paths, with Parker initially hesitant to speak out. Eventually, both participated in interviews and authored books about their experiences, fueling ongoing discussions about the existence of extraterrestrial life and the nature of human encounters. Now it's time for today's topic. On a moonlit night in the rural village of Alto Nene, deep in Peru's dense wilderness, Alfredo's life took a turn he would never forget. While tending to his garden, a sudden, blinding light enveloped the area, painting every leaf and shadow in a surreal glow. Thinking it was a trespasser armed with a flashlight, Alfredo crept outside, clutching his phone, only to be met with an unimaginable sight. Hovering above the ground was a humanoid figure, its elongated limbs and shimmering, metallic skin radiating an otherworldly brilliance. The light was so intense that it seared Alfredo's eyes, forcing him to squint as he snapped frantic photographs. The air hummed with an energy that seemed to vibrate through his bones. He froze as the creature turned its almond-shaped, silver eyes toward him, an unspoken understanding passing between them, a moment so alien and yet, strangely, not hostile. As quickly as it appeared, the light surrounding the entity dimmed, leaving only the cold, empty garden behind. Trembling, Alfredo rushed inside, locking the door as he replayed the fleeting encounter in his mind. The following day, whispers of the beings of light spread like wildfire. Villagers shared eerily similar accounts of 7-foot-tall figures clad in glowing armor, impervious to traditional weapons. Some claimed these beings weren't visitors, they were watchers, their motives hidden in layers of mystery. Alfredo's photos, though blurry, are now said to be the clearest evidence of their existence. Even skeptics couldn't deny it. Something extraordinary was happening in Peru. Number 9. Phoenix Lights. On the night of March 13, 1997, the skies over Phoenix, Arizona, were filled with an extraordinary spectacle of lights, capturing the attention of countless residents and igniting a mystery that persists today. Eyewitnesses reported observing a vast, V-shaped array of lights gliding silently through the sky, stretching as much as a mile from end to end. This occurrence, known as the Phoenix Lights, is regarded as one of the most widely seen and thoroughly documented UFO sightings in history. The event comprised two significant parts: a triangular formation of lights passing overhead and a series of stationary lights hovering over the Phoenix area. Witnesses described the lights as having an almost ethereal glow, with some claiming they could see the outline of a massive solid craft blocking out the stars as it passed. Local astronomers initially speculated about celestial explanations, but quickly dismissed them due to the object's distinct motion and low altitude. Numerous residents reported feelings of awe, fear, and curiosity, with many stating that the event left a profound impact on them. Despite the official explanation of military flares, skeptics pointed out that the silent, coordinated movement of the V-shaped formation didn't align with this theory. Furthermore, video footage captured by multiple residents showed the lights maintaining a uniform formation for an extended period, raising questions about their origin. Initially dismissed by some as a hoax or mass hysteria, the sheer volume and consistency of eyewitness testimony have made the Phoenix Lights a touchstone in UFO research. Eventually, the Air Force attributed the stationary lights to flares released by A-10 Warthog aircraft during a training operation. However, many witnesses who saw the enormous silent craft earlier that night found this explanation unsatisfactory. The Phoenix Lights have been examined in detail through documentaries and extensive analyses. Critics of the official stance highlight the overwhelming number of eyewitness accounts, including those from pilots, police officers, and military personnel, as proof of an extraordinary event that warrants serious consideration. This incident continues to stimulate discussions about government transparency, the potential for extraterrestrial life, and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Number 8. Rendlesham Forest Incident. The Rendlesham Forest Incident is often referred to as Britain's Roswell, and it unfolded in December 1980. During this chilling winter, military personnel near RAF Woodbridge in Suffolk, England, witnessed a remarkable series of unexplained lights and, in some accounts, a craft of unknown origin. The events began when security staff spotted unusual lights descending into the forest. Believing it to be a downed aircraft, they set out to investigate and encountered a glowing metallic object navigating through the trees. Witnesses described the object as having a pulsating light and markings that resembled hieroglyphics. Some witnesses also reported experiencing time anomalies, with their watches stopping or losing time during the encounter. Additionally, Triangular indentations were found on the forest floor, adding to the physical evidence of the incident. Audio recordings from Halt's investigation reveal his real-time reactions to unexplained phenomena, including descriptions of the object emitting a beam of light that appeared to scan the ground. Local residents also reported seeing strange lights in the sky during the same period, suggesting the events were not limited to the military personnel. 2 nights later, Deputy Base Commander Charles Halt led a team into the forest to follow up on further reports. They detected high levels of radiation in the vicinity of the sighting, and Halt himself saw a star-like object darting through the sky. His official memo to the UK Ministry of Defence and a tape recording made during the investigation serve as compelling documentation of the encounter. Despite official explanations attributing the lights to natural phenomena like stars or lighthouse beams, those who witnessed the events remain convinced of an extraterrestrial origin. The Rendlesham forest incident continues to captivate researchers, solidifying its status as a significant mystery in UFO history. Number 7. STS-48 Incident. In September 1991, the STS-48 mission of the Space Shuttle Discovery became a focal point for UFO discussions when intriguing video footage surfaced showcasing unusual flashes of light and fast-moving objects in orbit around Earth. The footage, recorded on September 15th, depicted a sequence in which a small, bright object seemed to traverse the atmosphere, followed by a sudden flash of light and the object's rapid departure at an angle, almost as if responding to the flash. UFO enthusiasts and researchers quickly seized upon this footage as potential evidence of extraterrestrial spacecraft, arguing that the object's movements and apparent evasive action suggested intelligent control. In contrast, skeptics and some scientists proposed alternative explanations, including ice particles being disturbed by the shuttle's thrusters, a theory supported by NASA's analysis. Despite NASA's assertions, the STS-48 footage remains contentious. Advocates of the extraterrestrial theory argue that the rapid directional changes of the objects, particularly in reaction to the flash, defy simple natural explanations or known human technology. The incident is often cited as one of the most compelling pieces of visual evidence implying that unidentified objects, possibly of alien origin, exist in our atmosphere and beyond. The STS-48 incident serves as a reminder of the ongoing enigmas that accompany space exploration and our understanding of phenomena observed outside our planet, illustrating the challenges in differentiating between unidentified natural occurrences and possible extraterrestrial encounters. Number 6. Roswell Incident. In the summer of 1947, a significant event took place near Roswell, New Mexico, that would establish itself as a cornerstone of UFO lore and fuel conspiracy theories for many decades. It all began when a rancher named W.W. Brazel stumbled upon unusual debris scattered across his property. This debris was unlike any ordinary wreckage, containing materials Brazel could not identify, igniting both intrigue and speculation. The military quickly intervened, issuing an initial statement from the Roswell Army Airfield that claimed they had recovered a flying disc. However, this statement was abruptly retracted, replaced by the explanation that the debris was from a weather balloon that had crashed. This sudden shift in narrative only heightened suspicions, leading many to believe that the government was actively covering up the recovery of an extraterrestrial spacecraft and its possible occupants. Interest in the Roswell incident has fluctuated over the years, yet it remains a pivotal moment in the history of UFO encounters. Witnesses, along with whistleblowers, have come forward, with some claiming the recovery of non-human bodies and advanced technology far beyond anything available at that time. Despite official reports aimed at debunking the UFO claims, most notably the 1994 Air Force report that attributed the debris to a top-secret atomic espionage project called Project Mogul, the debate about what truly transpired at Roswell continues. The Roswell incident encapsulates the enduring fascination and skepticism that surrounds the idea of alien visitation. It has inspired countless books, documentaries, and movies, securing its place in popular culture while provoking ongoing questions about our role in the universe and the potential existence of extraterrestrial visitors. Whether viewed as a mere case of misidentification or a genuine encounter with beings from another world, Roswell stands as the emblematic symbol of the UFO phenomenon, a mystery that continues to engage and ignite the imagination worldwide. Number 5. Trent UFO Photographs. In the serene and charming town of McMinnville, Oregon, a farmer named Paul Trent captured something truly extraordinary on film, a moment that would etch itself into the history of UFO sightings. One peaceful evening in May 1950, while outside with her husband, Trent's wife Evelyn spotted a silvery disc-shaped object soaring through the sky. Without a moment's hesitation, Paul Trent grabbed his camera and snapped 2 photographs that would become some of the most analyzed and celebrated images in UFO research. The Trent photos, clearly depicting a distinct saucer-like object, were soon published in a local newspaper before gaining national attention. Skeptics and believers alike examined the images, producing analyses that ranged from accusations of a hoax to affirmations of undeniable evidence of extraterrestrial visitation. The authenticity of the photos was strengthened by the Trent's reputation as honest, trustworthy individuals who stood to gain nothing from their disclosure. They maintained throughout their lives that what they captured was genuinely unknown. Despite extensive investigations over the years, no conclusive evidence has ever debunked the Trent photos as a hoax. The images remain among the most compelling visual evidence of UFOs, captivating both experts and enthusiasts alike. The clarity and simplicity of the photographs invite endless debate, symbolizing the eternal question of whether we are truly alone in the universe, and if perhaps someone out there is looking back at us. Each examination of the Trent photos continues to stir curiosity and inquiry into the unexplained, reminding us of the mystery and wonder that lie beyond our understanding. Number 4. The Travis Walton Abduction. The Travis Walton Abduction stands as one of the most famous and debated incidents in UFO history. On November 5, 1975, Travis Walton, a forestry worker, vanished in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest in Arizona. He returned 5 days later, asserting he had been taken by a UFO. Walton claimed that while he and his logging crew were working, they saw a saucer-shaped craft hovering nearby. Driven by curiosity, Walton moved closer to the object, which suddenly unleashed a blinding light that rendered him unconscious. His terrified coworkers fled the scene. When they returned with law enforcement, Walton was gone. During his absence, Walton described being kept in a dimly lit room aboard the craft, where he encountered humanoid figures dressed in orange jumpsuits who seemed emotionless yet purposeful in their actions. At one point, he described being approached by smaller, gray-skinned beings with large eyes, which heightened his fear. He later claimed he was taken to another room, where he encountered a strange control panel displaying unfamiliar symbols and lights. Despite his attempts to resist, Walton believed he underwent some sort of medical procedure, which he recounted in vivid and unsettling detail. His polygraph results, combined with those of his coworkers, suggested honesty, though skeptics have disputed the testing method. Walton's story gained national attention, igniting both fascination and skepticism about the implications of extraterrestrial life. This abduction is particularly striking due to the numerous witnesses, the significant missing time, and the physical evidence backing Walton's claims. His story has inspired books, documentaries, and the 1993 movie Fire in the Sky, ensuring that discussions about its authenticity and the possibility of alien encounters continue to thrive. Number 3. Een Lights. The Een Lights have captivated observers since 1981 in a remote valley of Norway. These unexplained lights come in various colors, intensities, and durations, appearing both day and night. They have fascinated locals and scientists alike. Witnesses have described the lights as floating above the ground, zipping across the sky at high speeds, or performing unpredictable movements that challenge conventional explanations. Some reports even describe the lights interacting with the environment, such as illuminating nearby terrain or casting eerie reflections on the valley's surface. During peak activity in the 1980s, sightings occurred as often as 15 to 20 times per week, sparking intense speculation and curiosity. Advanced cameras and sensors have occasionally detected electromagnetic anomalies or unusual heat signatures accompanying the lights. Researchers have also considered the possibility of piezoelectric effects, where stress in quartz-bearing rocks generates electrical charges that manifest as lights. This phenomenon drew scientists from across the globe, resulting in a permanent observation station being established in the valley. Many theories have been suggested, including the idea that ionized gas escapes from the Earth's crust, but a conclusive explanation remains elusive. The scientific community's involvement has given the Een Lights a credibility that many other UFO sightings lack. Unlike other aerial phenomena, the Een Lights have undergone extensive scientific scrutiny, with meticulous data collection regarding their behaviors and characteristics. Despite decades of research, these lights continue to be a mesmerizing enigma, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the natural world. Number 2. Lubbock Lights. In August 1951, an intriguing enigma illuminated the skies over Lubbock, Texas, becoming one of the most well-documented, yet unexplained phenomena in the realm of UFO history. Known as the Lubbock Lights, this incident involved a peculiar formation of lights witnessed by both local residents and professors from Texas Tech University, lending an air of credibility that captured national attention. The phenomenon was initially observed by 3 science professors from Texas Tech, who reported seeing a semicircle of lights flying at high speeds across the sky. Their academic status provided a stark contrast to the typical dismissals of UFO sightings as mere figments of imagination. The lights were described as bright and bluish-green, moving in a perfectly coordinated arc through the night. Within days, reports from other witnesses began to flood in, including a remarkable photograph taken by a student named Carl Hart Jr., who captured a series of images showcasing the unique formation of lights. The Air Force's Project Blue Book, a systematic series of studies on unidentified flying objects, investigated the Lubbock lights but concluded that the phenomenon was likely due to a natural event. They suggested that the lights were actually plovers, a type of bird reflecting the illumination from Lubbock's newly installed street lamps. However, this explanation faced skepticism as many witnesses, including the original professors, challenged the notion that birds could create such a precise formation or emit light in the manner that was observed. The Lubbock Lights case remains a cornerstone in UFO lore, embodying the ongoing tension between official explanations and the testimonies of credible witnesses. Number 1. Solway Firth Spaceman. In 1964, what began as a simple family outing transformed into one of the most captivating mysteries in the world of UFO lore. Jim Templeton, a firefighter from Carlisle, England, took a photograph of his daughter during a sunlit day at the Solway Firth. When he developed the film, Templeton was utterly shocked to discover what appeared to be a spaceman standing directly behind her. The figure seemed to be dressed in a space suit, creating a stark contrast against the serene rural backdrop. Templeton insisted that no other individuals were present when he captured the image, a claim that gained support from Kodak, which verified that the photograph was completely unaltered. This striking image quickly garnered global attention, igniting rampant speculation about potential alien visitors to Earth. To add to the layers of intrigue, Templeton reported being approached by two individuals who introduced themselves only as Number 11 and Number 12. They claimed to be government agents and proceeded to interrogate him about the photograph and its implications. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged to explain the phenomenon, ranging from optical illusions to mistaken identities, or even elaborate hoaxes. Yet the Solway Firth Spaceman endures as a fascinating and perplexing mystery. It serves as a reflection of the era's excitement surrounding space exploration and the unknown, embodying humanity's natural curiosity and wonder about what exists beyond our own world. The enduring appeal of this case continues to inspire discussions about the possibility of extraterrestrial life and our collective longing to understand the cosmos. Do you believe in aliens? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.